Houston, we have a problem. Okay guys, for those of you who don't know, we are GOZA. We are a rock band, and we are on a mission to bring you the best rock and roll that we can. Alright, we just got the master back of our song, and we're going to take our first listen to it right now.
Yeah.
Super stoked.
Baby, now you're mine, you know I'm coming. Baby, now you're mine, I come running. Baby, now you're mine, you know I'm coming. I come running.
What did you think?
You go first.
I thought it sounded great. I think just made the vocal too loud. So I think I'd be good with sending him another version that just has the vocal down like a dB or a dB and a half. And
At this point, I'm thinking the vocals are the least of our worries. And I don't know it at this point yet, but about 30 minutes from now, I'm going to be talking about re-recording the whole album.
alright, so this happens just about every time. And you gotta love Ronnie because she can only be her honest self.
The drums sound terrible. Like, honestly, every single hit sounds wrong. Like, unnatural, out of place, robotic. And then your guitars are tracked to those drums. And I moved the drums again after that. So everything just sounds like chaos. Honestly, like, I can't even like enjoy it. Like, I know it sounds okay. I'm sure it sounds okay to someone who has never heard it before, but like I can't live with it. And I can't edit the drums anymore. Like, I just want to re-record it. It would be better and faster to just re-record it.
So I thought about what Ronnie said, and I put the new track against the other tracks that we already have mastered. So we had 2 other tracks that were mastered that we would consider going on the album. Those would be done, and so this would be the 3rd track that was done. I listened to them all back to back, and it no longer represented us as people. Some of those songs we recorded over a year ago, 2 years ago. So what we're going to do is build the whole album again. That's the smartest thing to do because we want it to sound like the same artist throughout the whole album. And we're different people than we were then. Ronnie is a completely different drummer. I'm a different person and a different guitar player and vocalist. So it was a really tough decision. And the good thing about me is one of my strengths is completing projects, seeing it through. One of Ronnie's strengths is getting it from good to great. She's a perfectionist. So together, we make a really good team. Okay, so the goal is to make the drums sound big. And we got a big drum set, but a small room. So we're gonna have to do some studio magic. Alright, so it must be the guitar player in me, but I actually genuinely enjoy tuning drums, especially with the tuning, our little tuning bot. And it's like a zen, meditative, relaxing, therapeutic process for me.
I am so excited that I get another chance at recording these drums. I just started playing drums a couple of years ago, and within the first couple of weeks of practicing, he already had 2 shows that he needed me to play with him on. He's like, let's go to Tennessee and play these 2 shows. So I was like, okay, fine.
Feel good? Yeah, real stoked, man.
And so, for better or worse, I started running before I learned to walk. I never actually learned those fundamental things that every drummer should know, like counting. So through all of these shows I've ever played in the last 2 years and all these recordings, I was getting by somehow without counting and having, you know, that meter.
Yeah.
Or even understanding it. So I'm locking down and I'm putting myself through counting boot camp, and we're gonna do this right. Let's make a hit record.
You'd rather be stranded on an island or in the desert?
On an island.
The Rolling Stones or the Beatles?
The Beatles, obviously.
Tiramisu or cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes. If you like it. What's the difference between perfectionism and stagnancy?
You're talking about what you're trying to talk about, what you're trying to say is how perfectionism can lead to you overworking it and not releasing it at all because you're chasing quote unquote perfectionism.
Right.
So then that actually has to deal with insecurity, doesn't it?
Somehow this got moved and I can't not do the rim shots. It's like,
Good.
You want the rim shots?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, a wizard on the whale. Motherfucker's just fucking licking that rim. He rim jobbing that motherfucker. And that fucking snare sounds like it's way 10 miles away and you still hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
Make that baby bloom and blossom and love.
So we just tracked drums for I'm Just Trying to Feel. And now is the special time to plug it all into Pro Tools and pick out of all of those takes that we did, which ones we liked the best. So from 347 to 360, these are all the takes that we have to go through. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. I don't like those cymbals. Sounds like I was like a drunkard hitting those cymbals in the outro, so that's gonna be a no for me. Let's move on.
Because there's a point when you're like, this is the best I can do, this is who I am, you know, auto-tune's not going to fix me, freaking snap it to the grid's not going to fix me, this is me, this is the raw, and this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then the world and our higher power gets to decide if you did your best or not.
But did you like the fills?
I wasn't listening.
Oh, you weren't listening?
Yeah, because I was paying.
Ah! I forgot to come in with the solo part. Okay. Nice fill though. What to you makes a great song? Great. This one you can hear that I slowed down. The meter kind of settled in my body and I sound more comfortable here.
The only indicator of a great song is how it has subjectively, emotionally moved the listener.
Not every area. for the most part. So we did the major edits, and this song is sounding so good, so smooth, with such minimal editing. I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my headphones in and try and hear for any oddball hits that are coming in too early or too late, and just fix them up a little bit. And we're at the finish line.
All right, guys, so we have our work cut out for us. We're gonna record our first GOZA album. It's gonna be somewhere between 6 to 8 songs. First things first, Ronnie lays down the drums for all of the songs. Once those are done, I go in and do the bass, guitar, we layer on and finish the song. So, we just finished the slow song, and we're going to do First Ride next, which is another song that we have a demo version of, so we have to beat that demo. We want you guys to follow us on this journey, come with us, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's track First Ride, drums for First Ride.